Alright guys, so this is just some more information about the last survivors. So basically, um I'll be answering some questions that I know people would ask about the last survivors. A question that I feel like people who actually watch the last survivors would ask is, when were the zombies alive? Right? They are natural. They were always alive. Right? They've been alive. There's been a recipe to make them. Right? They've always been alive. Now, there is something called arcs. If you didn't watch my last survivors information video, then you probably won't know this, but there is something called arcs, and Anthony made it up. So basically, every 5 seasons, there will be a new type of zombie introduced. Like, it could be a water zombie, it could be a water zombie, it could be a lava zombie, it could be any type of zombie. Just not a regular zombie, because this is the first arc, season 1 to 5. The second arc will be season 5 to 10, alright? There will be about, estimating how much seasons there's going to be in the last survivors. There's going to be like 3 or 4 arcs, because like we can't do 10 arcs. That would make the series like 50 seasons and like 500 episodes. That's almost like the amount of episodes that are in Naruto. So yeah, we're not making something like Naruto. Right? We're not doing that. I mean, that's probably even more, because yeah, it is. It's like 2,500. So, yeah, we're not doing that. We're gonna do 3 or 4 arcs because there isn't much. So basically, if you look back to the origin movie, that is our video with the most lore of the last survivors, obviously, because it's an origin movie. And the the episode with the most lore is the Zombieverse episode, season 4, episode 2, which will come out like maybe like mid like 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 in 2 weeks, like maybe in like July or something. But yeah, it will be coming soon, and we will be constantly posting leaks. Um, so basically, every 5 seasons there's a new arc, and an arc is where a new zombie is introduced. So as I was saying, if you look back to the origin movie, you see the scientists putting like other zombie things in a freezer. So then what they do and the scientist is the agent, and only one scientist got out alive, and that is the agent. The other two turn into zombies, and that is the one who had a lava zombie planned out and a water bender, water zombie, which this movie's called a drown. He put it in a fridge. It's basically like a zombie that could go in the water, and like it could breathe in there. Not only can it, because in the movies, yeah, zombies can't swim. In this one, they actually can, but they can't breathe underwater. This water zombie can, and the fire zombies, the lava zombies, they'll be in volcanoes, and I actually have an idea on how I'm gonna find that, like a lava zombie. And so that's just like an hint. You'll probably expect like either like my guess my plan is either for the agent to see that like that he forgot that was in there and he just uses it, or he like figures out that it was ready for like if he actually like the amount of time that takes in this last survivors world for 5 seasons. But yeah. So then um and like I have some different zombies planned out for the different arcs. Now, in the titles, I won't do Arc 1, Season 4, Episode 3. I won't be doing that. But, like in the trailers, I would be like, new arc, new zombies, new people. I don't know. Just, I don't know, man. And if you ask, where did the zombie lord come from? They are the person who discovered that zombies were a real thing. They're the OG zombie. They're not from Earth. They're from another planet that is zombies. And then, if you wonder how the 1 trillion zombies in the entire, all the 1 trillion existing zombies can get in there, in that one tiny space, there's no way they could do that. So they turn into a gas, and then, so they won't take up much space, and then they turn back into a zombie one by one, and then they got out. And, if you, also, if you are wondering, where do, if you're wondering why did I choose to do this, it was because I wanted to do The Last Survivors, and yeah. Now, I kind of got it. If you are not like me, you won't understand this, but there's a show that I started watching that I actually finished already called Invincible. I'm sure most of you guys have seen it before. And whenever they say the word invincible at the beginning of every episode, they put a title card. I had the idea of doing it, but I didn't watch it before I started doing The Last Survivors. So yeah, and so, but if I did watch it before, I started watching The Last Survivors because it came out in 2021. The Last Survivors came out in October of 2024. So if I watched it probably in 2023, then I would have probably had the idea to put a title card that's The Last Survivors, and then just Invincible. There would be I wouldn't put a splatter of blood, there else. It would be a knockoff, but it would have green on it and black, and it would say The Last Survivors. And I actually have a couple of lines that could have gone with it, like I guess we are the last survivors. Yeah. So, but unfortunately, we can't do that because I do not want to re-upload every single Last Survivors thing and then just upload it and then just so that I can put a title card in it. So yeah, I can't do that. But if I can, then I would, but I can't. So, but if I was able to, yes, I would. Now, let me stop repeating myself. Also, if you have in mind, how did I get The Last Survivors? So basically, me and Anthony were thinking of another set of movies. We were in the middle of making nightmare movies, and then we thought of making a zombie movie. We were the last people there, and it's inspired by The Last of Us, where there's something that makes you not a zombie, but a certified zombie, where you don't have a working brain, and and then where the people there's people who are the last people standing, and they're trying to, they have a girl and they're immune to it, so they try to put that into the rest of the world so that they don't get into a zombie, but then they fail. Now this is kind of like it. It's inspired by it. We're the last survivors because we're the ones who actually hid, but then
the other people probably didn't know about it, and then they just got turned into a zombie.
And now the entire world is a zombie. Now, I call it The Last Survivors because we're the last survivors, basically. Now, I thought it would be like The Last of Us, but then, so I tried to think of another name that was sort of like The Last, that like fitted, like people being the last survivors. But like I couldn't find a name, so I was like, screw it. It's not like the director of The Last of Us is gonna sue me or something. So then I just put it as The Last Survivors, and then I just had it like that. And I realized that there was a documentary about it, and I'm not watching it. I'm not gonna watch it though. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for today's video. If you want to be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye.